get out of the new Pixar movie?
WALL-E.
It was good.
It was fantastic.
It was really good. Probably the best thing Pixar's done since Toy Story. No, since Toy Story.
You didn't see Ratatouille.
I didn't need to see Ratatouille.
Ratatouille was awesome. So at the beginning, it didn't even look like a 3D animation. It really looked like it was claymation.
But I liked how they
looked so real.
They incorporated real people into it.
Yeah, for the first time I've ever seen in any kind of Pixar movie or anything, they actually had video footage of Fred Willard, which I thought was hilarious. And I thought, like the president.
I thought at first it was going to be like that was going to be the only human being in the movie. But I also liked how
they showed that
there was animated people as well.
Yeah. So. Oh yeah. No. It was all they had those animated people. It was hilarious.
It's just funny how much better Pixar animation movies are. I mean, there's like
other because DreamWorks puts out those 3D.
They put out a movie like every week.
Yeah, there's just mass-produced crap. They're not even good, but Pixar does come out with those gems every once in a while. And
they'll usually come out with like one movie.
Really awesome.
But I thought that movie had a really good
it did have sort of a message there with the way we're treating Earth
and just about like consumerism and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Just about how
fat Americans.
Yeah.
It's really clever. Yeah. It's an anybody movie. Anyone should be able to see that and get enjoyment out of it. It's really entertaining. It's artistic. Very well written.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Jeff Garland did the lead guy's voice from Curb Your Enthusiasm. Like, this looks awesome.
Yeah.
It's just eye candy. Like the same way about Ratatouille. Toy Story looks great. They all have their own character and style to the way they animate it.
But no, I see what you're saying, whereas the DreamWorks are more kind of just the same old bland. It's kind of just like they're pumping out the same movie.
All they do is try and pull you in with like big celebrity name voices.
I think like Shrek was successful for what it was, but they just started making like Shrek over and over and over again. It's like a new age for animation. People who watched Lord of the Rings 3 or 4 years ago thought the special effects were just insane,
Well, people still think that.
But at the same time, I mean, that's just the way movies change,
I mean, because there's other ones that, they come out every once in a while with hand-drawn. Like this year they had Persepolis, which was up for Academy Awards.
But that was also one of those
supposed to be great, and then they had the Triplets of Belleville and all the. They're not made for the masses anymore. That's not the big blockbuster Disney movie anymore. Isn't hand-drawn. It's all 3D animated.
Nobody ever makes.
Well, it's not nobody ever. There's a few, and they're independent, and they're usually geared towards adults more than they are children.
If a kid's movie is like, I mean, it's not. It's hard to say. Like,
it's a family movie.
Family. Well, then that definitely was a good family movie. Like 15 or 20 years ago, like Disney put out all the family films.
Yeah.
They did like all the really big, like, well-made family movies.
Yeah.
And now they've kind of lost that.
They bought Pixar, and that's all the good they do. Again, Disney's become more dark lately, I think. The Pirates of the Caribbean was
that's true.
Very dark.
Their first PG-13 movie.
It had a dark concept, but it was also mainly the roots of it were about love.
Yeah. Well,
what really matters in life.
But I mean, anytime, that's one thing I liked about the movie, is any time where you can take a post-apocalyptic movie.
Humans destroyed the Earth, and they haven't lived on it. They've been living in a spaceship for over 700 years.
The animation of space was awesome. It was really cool, just of like the solar system. It was visually like stunning. The part where they were first up in space.
With the robots, and it was cool because it didn't seem like you saw the same robot twice. They were all every robot was different and had its own character.
WALL-E was really like a character.
Yeah.
But I mean, you feel like sympathetic for this thing that doesn't really even feel like any sympathy.
Yeah, you think robots. I like their little homages to 2001: A Space Odyssey. The auto control of the ship is a big red dot that talks in that, and just like Hal in 2001, and he tries to take control of the ship, and he thinks he's better and smarter than the humans. But they actually made one other joke that was a little trivia, sort of. The humans, they sit around, they haven't walked in years. And so he said, just hop on the treadmill and I'm sure you'll be fine in no time.